What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? Okay, let's have fun, okay? Because sometimes y'all stands of this show be taking the fun out of shit. I am here for purely into fucking tainment, okay? And let's just have fun, y'all. Let's just have fun. We can agree to disagree on certain things, and it don't be that big of a freaking deal, because it's not that big of a deal to me, okay? But anyway, this is the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 4, going ham at the Pajammy Gym, okay? But anyway, we get into the episode and we see Giselle. She going to a studio, and she going to meet up with Kill, her hairstylist. Okay. And so she about to take some pictures or whatever, and she getting dressed and she waiting on Robyn to get there, because Robyn and Giselle, during the quarantine and the pandemic at the height, they started doing like this little live stuff on Instagram, and people was liking it. So now they have this podcast that they're kind of doing, and it's called Reasonably Shady. I believe it's live now, because I seen somebody tweet about it. No, I seen Jay Lee's Corner tweet about it. If y'all wanted, said something about it or whatever. I don't know if she listened to it, but that's how I knew that they was doing the podcast. But anyway, I never checked it out. I'm not gonna check it out. I'm not interested, okay? To be quite honest. And it's not because of them. It's just, girl, it is because of them. I don't care. I don't care. But anyway, moving on from that. They get Giselle get up in there, she reunited with Kyle or whatever. They waiting on Robyn to get her late ass there, okay? And even Giselle was talking about, she the shady, Robyn the reasonable part, and this partnership that she got going on with Robyn, and she know how her worth ethic is, and she know how Robyn's worth ethic is, and her time issue, so they gonna have to work around that shit, so they showed us some flashbacks to when they showed the podcasting room that they're gonna do, and them setting the stuff up. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with this or whatever. You have to find other means of avenue to get revenue or whatever. So that was cool with me. Robyn finally does get there. So they sitting down there, they talking about this whole situation with Jamal and her. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of her just blaming the goddamn pandemic. Granted, the pandemic probably did have something to do with it, and I understand where she coming from to a certain extent. But in this situation, you and Jamal just was never gonna work out like that. I don't even care. Even prior to Monique coming out with the binder shit, prior to people seeing rumors and stuff about him, prior to all of that, nobody ever saw it for them. And even if the relationship was real, of them getting back together, I just didn't feel that connection, that chemistry from them, and that's probably why people doubted the relationship. And when they got together, it just seemed like they were together. It didn't seem like, oh, this my babe. I'm trying to get you in him. Okay, I got Google eyes or whatever, and I got butterflies in my stomach and shit. Like, he just looks so good, and I didn't get that from him either. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. That was your little dick on the side. When he come into town, if that's what was going on, that's fine. Even Robyn wasn't buying the shit to that certain extent, like they was madly in love or whatever. No, okay, but I guess the pandemic and her excuse gave her a reason not to want to be with him, because like she said, she needs somebody that's like up in her face. I understand that shit too, okay? Lesbians don't do nothing but goddamn long distance relationships. I'm just telling you, I don't know what that is about, but bitch, that's the thing up in the lesbian community. Long distance goddamn relationship. I don't understand it, but it happens. Anyway, moving on from that. So, they get to talking about that, start talking about Mia, the new girl, and what happened with her and Wendy, how Wendy wasn't letting nobody get a birdie, and edgewise, Zen Wen. I'm so glad we all agreed that, bitch, Wendy was doing too damn much, okay? Wendy was doing too damn much for too little, all right? Girl, I feel like when you get so defensive like that, you are trying to hide something, baby. What are you trying to hide at this point, okay? So they was talking about that. They was talking about the fact that Mia got her clit done, and so they asking Kyle, what's that about? Okay, he said, listen, I haven't seen one since the '90s, and I'm dead serious, and I believe him. Okay, it is what it is. Shit happens. So they decided, hey, maybe we should introduce, or not introduce, but invite Mia out, because I want to get to know her a little bit. And of course, Giselle, regardless of what, Ashley came back and told her about the situation and how Mia kind of flipped, Giselle still kind of want to get to know her because, Mia, she thinks she got a good judgment of character a little bit because of what she said about her being a good person. And so she sent a text message out there saying, this is me and Robyn. We want to meet up with you without Karen. Truth be told, Giselle, you didn't have to put that without Karen in there, okay? You just want to meet up with her. You're just inviting her out. I'm pretty sure she would have known to not invite anybody else because you said me and you and Robyn. That's it, okay? If you wanted everybody to show up or if you wanted somebody else to show up, I'm pretty sure you would have included it in the group text, a group text for all of y'all that you want to show up. But at the same time, I don't feel like you needed to put without Karen, okay? Given how stuff goes, that's a shit to start, okay? That's how you start some shit, even if you're not trying to. But I really feel like that without Karen should not have been put in there, okay? Because now it's going to cause some problems, unnecessary problems. Meanwhile, we get to Ashley and Michael. They going out on a little date night. They got the little to-go bag just in case, the hospital bag just in case something happened. I was like, that's cute. Y'all do that when y'all almost about to pop, okay? And it's almost your due date. Ain't no telling when it's going to come, what can happen or whatever. Why is my phone so hot? And so they got the bag and they sitting down there talking and it was cute. I ain't even gonna lie. They had a cute little thing going on. Michael trying to be on his best behavior or whatever. He ain't trying to drink so heavy. Okay. Ashley, she just taking things light and easy. She's loving the fact that he's trying to be romantic. Even though they're not having any really physical contact like that, and I mean like sexual activities, girl, it wouldn't be me. My wife would be pregnant, I still be girl. Cause anyway, I'm just saying, baby, do you want me to do something for you? Fuck me. It's about you, okay? I would at least make sure she's satisfied. I mean, just because you carrying my baby, the baby I didn't want to carry because I'm too scared to do shit like that. And you out here doing that, baby, the least I can do is satisfy you, okay? I'm just saying, okay? It is what it is. I don't know their situation. But at the end of the day, they was cool with that. Next thing you know, Michael talking about something, they want to start a new business. He want to do like movie production, like make a movie production company or some shit like that. And Ashley is like, are you sure about that? Because, this seems like a lot of stuff that you're trying to take on. And I don't want you to be putting in thousands and millions of dollars and then fuck it up. I don't do nothing without researching and knowing what I'm doing or whatever. Woo, woo. So they almost got into a little tit, but saved by the stomach pains, unfortunately, because she was feeling a little bit discomfort. She said it wasn't no contractions or nothing, but she was just feeling a little bit discomfort, so they had to leave. But all in all, they had a good date night. So we get to see Karen. Karen is up in the room, in her kitchen trying to cook or whatever, burning shit up. And so, Raven comes in and she gets her little FaceTime phone call. Raven, her daughter, is out there in New York. She's at her first executive job. She's like an executive at a corporate business or whatever. Congratulations, I guess, is in order. And, they just being mother-daughter, okay? We haven't seen each other in a while. You're no longer living home. You're out there in another state. You're doing big things. You're adulting. Karen is telling her about the fact that now she's the ambassador of her hometown, Surrey, and she want to bring more attention to the rural countries and cities, I should say. Countries, counties, that's what I meant to say, counties and shit like that. So that's basically all that it was. And she wanted Raven to, talk to Ray about upgrading her diamond ring, not just giving her a new wedding band, give her some more diamonds, okay? Update the shit. Meanwhile, we get to Mia, okay? Mia has to show us that, bitch, I'm not on here just doing shit, okay? I'm not just on here being a housewife or whatever. I'm on here, actually in charge of shit. Because, she said her husband was in control, doing a whole bunch of stuff back in the day. Now he taking it easy. And now she out here doing her thing, okay? So she got these chiropractic places, like 14 locations, working on 3 more that's coming up. She's like the regional manager, director, overseer. Like, she's the owner, but she doesn't do like she's not the doctor. of course, okay? She oversees everything and makes sure everything is running smoothly, and that's what she was doing. And while she was going and taking a tour and showing us all of what she does, she gets a phone call from her son Joshua, her 13-year-old son. He's about to go to you know, what was he about to go to? Practice or something like that for sport. And Mia is busy. She's not going to be able to take him. The dad has to take him. And so, Gordon gets on the phone and he's like, this is like the third time that you basically canceled on him and I will have to take him, which I don't mind. It's just that the son is looking forward to you actually coming through and being there to support him, and you have to judge your time more wisely, because she was saying how after this, she has another business meeting to get to, and, she's just busy, okay? And then she was just talking about how it becomes difficult sometimes when you're trying to run businesses and you're trying to be a mom and stuff like that. And like the roles are reversed, because I'm pretty sure Mia probably would have been saying the same thing about Gordon if Gordon was still working and she was at home and the kids was looking forward to it. But all it comes down to is you have to prioritize your times and, make sure stuff don't jumble up on each other, don't double book and shit like that. But then you got to understand that shit does happen and you have to, adjust. So, hey, it is what it is, and this is what happens when people work and have families at the same time. She was like, so what you trying to make me feel bad about it? I'm not trying to make you feel bad about it. I'm just trying to tell you, you have to be aware, be careful. I said, Gordon talked to her like that's his daughter. And did I get that feel? It was cute, but it got it like, I said, is this your wife or is this your daughter? But I get where he was coming from, and I get where Mia's coming from. It's all about balance. So Robyn meets up with a new personal trainer that she's having. She said, girl, she gained the quarantine 14 in her case, okay? That's understandable. A lot of us was going through some shit, and hey, it is what it is. We ain't had shit else to do but to fucking eat and sit the fuck around, okay? But goddamn, bitch lost all motivation. Juan humbled her ass quick and said, bitch, go work the fuck out, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, damn, Juan, I feel like Juan probably be talking to her like he talked to the kids. And am I the only one who get that feeling? Because some of the stories that she be saying about Juan, I be like, damn, where's the love? Y'all supposed to be getting married, right? Oh, okay. But anyway, a scholar shows up as well. So I'm like, a scholar is... Okay. I was like, so is a scholar a part of the cast, or she's like a friend of the cast now? I don't know. The jury is still out on her because she kind of rubbed me the wrong way when she brought up that drinking shit. Like, I don't like when somebody tell you something and then you bring it up to that person that they're talking about in front of everybody or whatever, as if you're trying to put them on blast and you don't know them. Like, I don't know what she was trying to get to with that. Okay. But moving on from that, what wound up happening is Wendy shows up as well. They start working out or whatever. And then they get into talking about what happened at the party, the little pamper party for Ashley. And, Robyn wanted to get a scholar's take on Mia. And she was like, well, basically, I feel like it's messy Mia because she's always in some mess. And it was always, it seemed like the mess always revolved around her. And I'm like, but were you not just there like when Wendy literally just went off on the girl and the girl was just clearing up some stuff and Wendy wasn't allowing her to talk? I'm just not understanding where she's the one being messy at. Yeah, she was being a little two-faced a little bit, she was swaying here and swaying there, but in that particular setting, when you just now getting to see this person, you never knew of her, you seeing her for the first time, and you see that Wendy is going off and you see that this girl is just sitting there just taking it. Well, not really taking it. She gets up and fucking leave because she's not about to engage in it the way that Wendy wanted her to. Wendy wasn't even letting her speak, but yet she's the messy one in that situation. Am I wrong? I'm sitting here like, what is going on? Okay, I see what this is. You are Robyn's friend, so hey, it is what it is. So then, Karen goes over there to meet up with Mia. I said, so y'all supposed to be friends and y'all ain't never been over each other's houses. Y'all put this shit together for the show. Okay, y'all put this shit together for the show. I'm already here for it. I mean, I already understand it. But anyway, so they sitting down, they talking or whatever, and she want to have a little get together. Candace had called, Robyn to let her know that, since she's out the townhouse, this is a townhouse that she's been in her 20s. Now she's finally leaving in her late 30s or her mid 30s. And, she wants to have a little pajama jam, celebration, little sleepover type of situation. That's fine. I'm all here for the girls getting together. I like it when that happens. So when that happens, she said, I invited everybody. I already talked to Giselle, talked to Karen and Mia. And then Robyn was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's going to be some stuff. So at this point, Mia went there and sitting there talking to Karen, and she begins to relay what happened with the text message. She was like, girl, with this thing going on, I don't know how it's going to be, because listen, who the fuck keeps let me I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody keep DMing me. God damn. The fuck? Anyway, so she tells Karen, listen, so Giselle and Robyn, they texted me talking about something. They want to meet up with somebody, meet up with me or whatever without you, And so at this point, we see Robyn giving the same information. She's reading off the text message, and I'm assuming that Mia is reading off the text message too. So then we see the response that Mia replied back. She replied back as if she was in business mode and no longer in, hey, let's get to know you, girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, type of mode like she been doing. She basically told them, bitch, if you want to talk to me, talk to my people, get it on my calendar, and my people will let you know whatever it is. My assistant will let you know what dates I have available, because at this point in time, I don't have nothing available. I was sitting here like, damn. Now, even though I understood it, it did come off a little rude, okay? It came off a little rude. Shit, that would have kind of hurt my feelings. It would have threw me off. Like, I'm trying to get to know you, and this how you respond back to me. And so, of course, Robyn had to respond back like, this did sound a little rude. I'm taken aback. I'm trying to understand what's going on. I'm just trying to get to know you. What am I missing? And, she basically said, she responded back to Giselle and, said what she had to say. I don't even remember what she had to say back, but basically Mia's whole thing is, I'm you're not gonna stipulate who I supposed to bring and can and cannot bring on a dinner date or whatever situation that you plan, okay? Because you're basically trying to control the situation. And my whole thing of it is, I feel like it's a lot of misunderstanding going on right about now. It's a lot of misunderstanding going on right now. And once again, this is why I feel as though Giselle should not have put without Karen. Because I don't feel like, if I'm trying to get to know these people, and Karen did say, I want you to get to know these people, okay? Get to know them or whatever. But Karen probably was telling Mia some stuff about Giselle and Robyn, in the same breath of telling her, I want you to get to know them on your own. Because Robyn is over here thinking that she's being heavily influenced by Karen. And I can understand exactly why she feels that way. Okay? But at the same time, Karen is telling her, I wanted you to get to know these people, whatever. But she's also telling her the experiences that she also had with with Giselle and Robyn, and probably all the other girls as well. So you can't tell me that's probably not sitting on her brain as well. So, But at the same time, I don't feel like Mia needed to respond the way that she responded. She it did come off rude. It did come off rude, because even if she did put out that without Karen, she just she didn't have to put it out there so professional, like if we're trying to get to know each other. And you talking about something, you're not going to stipulate who I bring on anything. But if I invite you, and let's say she didn't put without Karen, if I just invite you and I didn't put nobody else, that's rude as shit for you to bring somebody else if I didn't invite them. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a business person, if you're a professional person, if you're a boss, if you this real ass bitch like you try to claim, I'm pretty sure I would assume that you would have just brought yourself, right? So that's why I say that, Giselle shouldn't have put the without Karen. At the same time, I don't feel like it warranted that rude of a. Was it really rude? Was it really rude? Like, it was a very, very professional tone. Like, bitch, fuck you. That's a professional way of saying, bitch, fuck you. I don't care. Okay. And I just didn't think that all of that was needed. All of that wasn't needed. Okay. You can just say, no, I have to check and see what's on my calendar and see what's up. I can do it. I probably not, but I'll let you know. If you was on the fence about it, you ain't have to put all that other shit out there just to start some shit. And I guess that's why a scholar said the bitch was messy. I don't know. How do y'all feel about it? Y'all okay with me sending that message? Do you think you deserve it? Like, take your feelings out of how you feel about Giselle. Because I took man's out. I do feel like that was a bit much. I do feel like that was a bit much, okay? Y'all tell me how y'all feel. And then they supposed to be going to this pajama party. Child, a mess. So now we get to Candace. Candace is actually pursuing her music career. And truth be told, I feel like it's a good look. I feel like it's a good look. Y'all already know, bitch. I can put aside how I feel like. And people really think that I don't like the girl. I do not dislike the girl, okay? I just don't like some of the stuff that she do sometimes. And everybody got somewhat of a clean slate with me on this goddamn season. And so far, no one really has been bothering me, okay? Even Giselle ass hasn't really been bothering me because Giselle is just being Giselle. We already knew that this is what she was gonna do. But I'm liking to see, I'm liking to see her actually get up here and pursue the music dreams and stuff like that. This is what I wanted her to focus on last season or whatever, but you know, that shit happened. What happened, unfortunately. And I'm glad that, you know, she can move on and she's getting ready to focus more so on her music. You got Chris that's supposed to be her manager. She goes into the studio. Unfortunately, he's not there that day. She was supposed to sign to Chucky Thompson's label, but she decided that it wasn't the best fit. So she's just doing an independent route at this point. And sometimes you just gotta take your career in your own hand, okay? You know, and she don't sound that bad, all right? Like the couple of songs that I've heard from her, the one that came out, the little go-go song that happened last year, season, y'all know I love that song. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what y'all say. The shit went for me, all right? And I actually like the little song that's out. What is it called? Drive In or whatever with the video. It was cute. It was cute for Candace, okay? She want to be respected in the industry and she know that she got to work hard for it. So go ahead and do your thing. I ain't never going to put down somebody that's trying to pursue their dreams and it actually look like they can actually do it. So go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, we got Giselle about to take her daughter, Grace, over there. I think it's Grace, right? The oldest daughter. She about to go take her driver's license test to see can she get her permit. This will be the third time, okay? Now, earlier she said she don't want her standing up the name because she done failed twice already. Baby, I feel so bad for the little girl because I'm just thinking about when I went to take my permit test. I passed on the first time, okay? I got 100, you know what I'm saying? But I still ain't got my license. Don't judge me, bitch. Don't judge me, bitch. I can live my truth, okay? How many of y'all can sit there and say that y'all ain't got shit and stop trying to false flag like you do, bitch? I don't have mine yet. I understand. I'm getting the bitch, okay? Don't judge me. Don't come for me. I can put myself out there, all right? Boom, okay? So the twins come, all right? And I was just like, keep them twins at home. She don't need that pressure. She don't need that pressure and she don't need what siblings do, okay? Because the shit that happened in the backseat of that car is some of the shit that me and my sisters would have did to each other, okay? And my mama got all girls. My mama got 3 girls as well, okay? But this is the same shit that we would have did to each other, okay? Grace is up in that car. Giselle trying to ask her questions and all this stuff. Do you got this? Do you got that? Do you got that? Okay, fine. You're like, you putting the pressure, okay? And so when she get to the driver's test, the little girls in the back seat, they was like, we hope you make it. We hope you get it. We're rooting for you. Woo, woo, woo. You know, we giving them hope or whatever. And then as soon as she get out, what they say? Girl, if she don't make that shit, that's going to be embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed? Okay, that is embarrassing. I'm sitting here like, oh, y'all couldn't even wait. But that is some real shit. That is how siblings act. And then Giselle came out. She was like, listen, girl, I am nervous. It's all up in the pit of my stomach, bitch. Girl, Miss Grace come outside and she ain't say shit. I said, damn. Okay, now at first I thought she was playing a little joke. Okay, like, psych, I passed. But mama failed. She missed 4. Okay, and then the little girls in the back seat like this. Oh. I said, child, I would have been back there cracking up. I would have been back there cracking up. So I ain't even mad at the kids because the kids is acting like kids because that would have been some shit that I would have did. Bitch, you on your... No, I'm not going to do that because she a child. It happens. It happens. Because if my little sister would have... Bitch, if my little sister would have failed her shit, I probably would have been like, oh, that's okay. I passed mine on my first time, but then my sister would have came back at me and been like, but bitch, do you got your license? And I would have been like, touche. Okay, let me shut my mouth up. All right. I'm out here like Rick Ross, okay? Rick Ross ain't got his license either. That nigga got all them goddamn cars. I ain't got one either. So what? So what? So what? So it is time for Candace party. Okay, she's getting ready, and at this point, she's just like happy that she's getting the townhouse off and all the vibes that was in there, because it was a lot of negative vibes in that house. Okay, they went down the history of it, and it is what it is. But we finna get this fun started, so we think. Okay, hopefully it goes off without a hitch. But it's these girls, so you never know. Karen is the first person that's there. All right, and you know, I listen. I totally forget, and I will say this, okay, because we was going back and forth in the comments. I totally forgot about the HR thing, that Karen did. Y'all said that she tried to have her fired. Karen, according to Karen, she said she was trying to get her some psychological help. Bitch, I don't know, okay? And that could be part of the reason why, Candace felt the way that she felt. But my opinion and stuff that I was saying last week in the video was taken directly off of the screen. I don't go back and look for other stuff. Some of the shit I don't remember, so that's why I don't bring it up. Y'all will jog my memory in the comments or whatever. And it is what it is, and it probably is having some effect like that, and I can understand that shit too, okay? Because Karen went to HR for Candace or whatever. She didn't go for Monique, and I will feel a way about that as well. So, hey, y'all stand corrected. Anyway, or I stand corrected. Anyway, moving on from that, Karen gets there, right? And Candace was like, listen, bitch, you got to do a fireball. That's what happens when you first come in. And so Karen get that cup, and she do half of it. Probably I say 1/3 of it and leave a little bit. No, she drink 2/3 of it, leave 1/3 of it. Candace looking like, nah, bitch. I was looking like, nah, bitch. Go ahead and drink that, okay? Candace finished it off. They go sit down or whatever. Robyn is the second person there. Okay, fine. Let me tell you something. Robyn showed up the way that I would have showed up, in some comfortable ass pajamas, bitch. The shit Robyn had on, that shit look comfortable as fuck. Looked like she brought it from Walmart and A-okay, bitch. Could be Target, Robyn looked like a Target girl, but hey, it is what it is. I'm a Walmart cheap bitch, so don't judge me. Somebody's typing like, bitch, that's why you be... No, don't judge me, okay? I feel like I'm about to be judged. Anyway, moving on from that, Robyn comes in and she see Karen. Now, let me tell you how I would have played this situation. Karen would have been like, oh, hey, Robyn, how you doing? Me, as Robyn, I would have sat my ass down, got my drink or whatever, sat down and just went like... So, Candace, what's going on today? How we gonna be doing this or whatever? What's going on? That's me, okay? Because you not gonna come for me when you coming for your for my friend or whatever, and then gonna try to talk me up like everything's all good. No, okay? Granted, I'm be here for it when Karen be snapping off on people, but at the same time, I be here for it when people give it back to Karen as well. No, bitch, don't sit here and act like we all to the good and you just didn't come for me in my whole relationship and then did it again. She slightly did that shit. She tried to make it seem like she was concerned and she just acting as a friend. But no, Karen, you was being messy by bringing up wine and how you doing and how you and wine is. You know damn well ain't no wedding about to happen or whatever. She was like, see, me and Ray, we gonna do this and we doing that. So y'all don't want to go just down like to the justice of the peace and doing this and doing that. Karen, that ain't none of your business, bitch. Okay, you don't want nobody involved in your shit. Don't get involved in this, okay? We know about all the stories with Ron and Robyn. It's getting tired. It's getting played. Let it go, okay? We get it. You don't fuck with her like that because, Giselle and all that shit. We understand it, but you was being kind of fake at that moment. I ain't even gonna fucking lie, girl. You was being fake as shit, okay? But then everybody else started showing up. When Giselle showed up in that road, and then she was like, oh my God, the liar and the hater. I said, Giselle, no ma'am, don't do that, because we can say that about your ass too. Okay, don't do that. But at the same time, Wendy shows up. There's a trend on TikTok that's called the BBL effect, and she was giving me all of that, okay? Girl, Wendy, we get it. We get it. You got your body done. Truth be told, in that moment, them titties look like they probably were hard. They look good, but they look like they probably was hard, okay? They look like Mimi titties, okay? Let me tell you something. Y'all remember Mimi titties when she went and got her shit done on Love and Hip Hop? Them bitches was hard as a rock looking. I said, Mimi, shake them things and see if they jiggle. Okay, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, so She come in showing her little body off or whatever. Everybody else come in. A scholar shows up. Candace was like, "Oh, bitch, guess what? I forgot to invite Ashley." I said, "No, you didn't. You didn't want that bitch up in your house, and that's perfectly fucking fine. Just tell the truth, girl." And Giselle said the same thing. You ain't want that hoe up in your house since the last time you kicked the bitch out. It's fine. You don't like her. It's okay. Okay? And like Candace said, she's probably about to be having her baby any minute now. And as soon as she said that, they cut to a scene where Ashley done went into labor. Well, her water broke, so now she getting prepared to go to the hospital and all that shit. Meanwhile, here comes Mia. Okay, they was worried about how they gonna work with her and the whole text message and stuff like that. And they trying to tell. Well, Karen was trying to tell Giselle, you shouldn't have put my name in it. Okay, she was like, I don't care how you phrased it. She was like, I was saying without Karen, meaning I just want to talk to you by yourself. It don't matter. You shouldn't have put her name in it because we know your intention. You literally said that shit because you didn't want her be there at all. Okay, granted, we understand that, but this is the one-on-one dinner, a cocktail situation between you and Mia. Why would she bring Karen? I don't feel like she would, and if she would, she's stupid. Okay, you don't bring a plus one to something that somebody else is inviting you to try to get to know you. Like Giselle said, I already know Karen, so why would you do that? But still, at the same time, you didn't need to bring her. Here comes Mia, like everything is all good. I said, Wendy, you sit your ass down and shut up. Okay, I just want you to sit this one out because this ain't got shit to do with you. All right, hush. So when Mia gets there, Karen was like, let's just pop this shit off right here, right now. They was talking about the text message and all that stuff. And Giselle's problem is because she kept on saying, no, I didn't do nothing wrong. She can't admit when she fucked up, okay? They need to put Karen's name up in there. No matter how you twist it and how you try to explain what you meant by it, you put Karen's name up in there on purpose, okay? She was like, I put her name up in there because she the one that brought you into the group. Karen not dumb, okay? And Mia ain't dumb, all right? So like I keep saying, she wouldn't have brought Karen on a thing that she's trying to get to know you. Why would she need to be there? She's trying to get to know you and Robyn at this point. So why would she need to bring Karen? You're doing that on purpose and you think we're dumb as the public and that them girls dumb, okay? And so when Mia was talking about the reason why she did it and all this stuff and you're a professional when you do this and all this stuff, girl, a scholar came out of nowhere and said, I call bullshit, this is delusional and shit like that. And I said, a scholar, girl, you shut your mouth up, okay? Because you the new bitch. We don't really know nothing about you. This, technically speaking, ain't really got nothing to do with you, okay? Granted, it's all public right about now. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Be like, I would expect the Candace to say something or probably Wendy to chime in and say, nah, that's bullshit. Not you, a scholar. Not you, the new bitch, okay? Hush your mouth. You doing the same thing that Anila did on Married to Medicine when she hopped into shit that was already going. I ain't like that. I said just be quiet. And then Mia, you didn't make the situation no better when your ass coming back talking about something. Do you own businesses? How many businesses do you own? Okay, because if in a professional setting, this is what you do. I said, girl, I was with Giselle and Robyn. What the fuck they got to do with the conversation? You were rude and aggressive, or you was rudely aggressive professionally, if you want to call it whatever, like they said in your message back. And Giselle fucked it up when she put the Karen situation. Like Karen said, y'all both was fucked up, okay? But only one person decided to go and apologize or whatever. And, Mia better than me because if I ain't finna get one, Giselle always think that she don't owe nobody nothing. Like she ain't wrong and shit. So Mia just did what she did just to soothe the situation. Bitch, if I know I'm right up in something, I would have been just like Giselle shit. I ain't finna say nothing, no matter how fucking wrong I am. That's why Giselle do that, because she feel like she ain't wrong. Okay? But either way, Candace tried to calm it down and get the stuff back on course, playing Prosecco Pong, which is like ping pong with beer pong or whatever, but with Prosecco. And, they having a good time. Next thing you know, they started doing a little conga line or whatever to the couch and all that stuff. They play Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever had my clit done. Of course, Mia, she drank to it, but she said what it's really called is a vaginal rejuvenation. Somebody got in their feelings because I said the stuff what I said last week about the clit shit. Literally, if they had been paying attention to the goddamn freaking episode before, Mia literally said the same thing. So what was you upset about? Okay, I'm sitting here like, y'all just find any reason to be upset. I don't understand it. But anyway, she was like, it's not really my clit that got done. It was like the vagina. Everybody's sitting there like, oh, so now that makes more sense. And then they in their confessions like, girl, did you not know what anatomy is and all this stuff? Then they said, never have I ever had a threesome, okay? And so, of course, Mia had a threesome. Mia had a threesome with Gordon. She said, I didn't want the girl to touch me because Wendy was asking all the right questions because I wanted to know, bitch. I said, was it with a girl or with a man? Okay? She said it was with a girl. And she was like, truth be told, she was like, it was with my husband. I didn't want the girl to touch me. I just sat back and I wanted to watch. You know what? Let me tell you something. That's one of the things that I do, okay? I'm a voyeurist, okay? I'm not even gonna lie, all right? I can sit there and watch and get off on it, okay? But if we is in a threesome, bitch, I want you to touch me, I want you to touch her, and I want to touch both of y'all. And then I want us to all touch each other. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. He not finna just get all the fun because what the fuck is that? Okay? Granted, you probably get off on it, but what the fuck is that? Now, we finna have fun together, bitch. Okay? Touch my body. And let me touch yours, okay? But and hers too, okay? And we can touch all on each other. Anyway, moving on from that. Basically, everybody was having a good time at this point. Ashley is in the hospital. Girl, well, getting ready to go to the hospital. She crying because she having mommy separation anxiety, trying to leave Dean at home. And given the fact that when they come back, it's not just going to be Dean, it's going to be a new baby. More power to you, the women that actually carry babies and have them babies, because Ashley just could not. I'm sorry. I give y'all all the power in the world. Anyway, that was, I was about to say Love and Hip Hop. That was Potomac. A cute episode, not too much drama. I actually liked it. I really did like it. You guys tell me how you felt about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.